stadium tour wearing a Manchester United shirt. In fairness, he was probably right to try and eject me, but is he a red or is he a blue? So many questions.
What is going on, guys? It's JJ here, back with a new video, and today we are going to do a throwback video. We're going to go back and take a look at the new Everton Stadium. I believe it's one of the tour videos. He does a frequent amount of them, so it's actually a really, really good source. I think I watched the Rangers one and Celtic one with him. I think it's just Football Traveler Guide. I apologize if I'm butchering the name. Absolute incredible creator. He always has so much energy, and he gets into the right spots. Also, I think it's like the VIP tour, which is really cool if you're not in Everton or you're not in Liverpool or by the new stadium. Would be incredible. That, and we've taken a look at this in the past, back when the stadium was still just a plan, and it was essentially the blueprints and the different 3D images, and now it's fully fledged and there. And I love the stadium tours. So we're going to take a look at the new Everton Stadium. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video down in the description below. Definitely go give it a look.
On today's show, I show you around the newest and most exciting stadium in all of Europe.
All of Europe.
Hill Dickinson Stadium, home to one of England's
It is.
professional teams.
It looks like, people are going to like this, it looks like the Atleti Stadium on the outside.
They might not have dominated
It really does.
their neighbours, but they've got a proud history, a loyal fan base, and now, finally, a stadium fit for purpose.
That it is gorgeous, though.
On the channel, you'll have seen that I've been here before to film a matchday travel guide, so check that out if you want to see a game here. But this time around, I'm going to show you the inner workings of the stadium. Built on historic Bramley Moor Dock, this stadium opened a few months ago.
I am, and I know I said this in the last video, I'm very confused how they built this entire stadium on a dock. I don't get it. I'm very confused by that.
Capacity crowd of over 52,000.
I hope they talk about it.
It's designed to be the most atmospheric football ground in the country, and this is a stadium every football fan should visit at least once. So, what's it like inside, and what should you expect from a stadium tour? Let's find out. Once you've arrived at Hill Dickinson Stadium, you'll be
It looks unreal.
before you even enter the grounds. If you've arrived early for your tour, feel free to have a walk around the stadium. You'll love the original features and the brickwork exterior that's very similar to the former dock buildings that used to be here. If you go around to the south side, you'll see the names of all of the fans that have paid to have their names engraved into the brick. And you can certainly learn all about the history of Everton
Sir Duncan.
just by reading the floor. It's also right next to the ticket office, just in case you want some tickets. There's also the Everton Originals Wall, a mural that's made up of thousands of fans' photos, which is pretty cool. And
That is incredible artwork.
So, if you want to have your photo on this wall, follow the link in the screen. But when it's time to start the tour, head on over to the East Stand, where you'll find the Everton Club store. Don't go in there yet, because you'll need to go right here through the door that says bars, restaurants, and experiences.
I love that he gives the step-by-step of how you're actually going to do this tour.
You'll go upstairs to the Everton Cafe. If you've checked in early, feel free to grab a pint or a bite to eat. And when the tour starts, your tour guide will give you a brief introduction to Everton Football Club. And why does this guy look so familiar? Seriously, you're kicking me out? Man United out! Wait a minute. This is the guy that tried to kick me out of Anfield a few years ago, when I turned up for a Liverpool stadium tour wearing a Manchester United shirt. In fairness, he was probably right to try and eject me, but is he a red or is he a blue? So many questions. Anyway, once the introduction...
It is insane that he actually put that two and two together. Sorry, that's pretty hilarious, though.
That's a long way towards the concourses. You'll get a brief Everton history lesson, illustrated by the artwork on the walls, before entering the East Stand accessibility area, where you'll get your first glimpse.
It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous stadium. I'm sorry.
Footage makes the stadium look pretty small.
52,000 is smaller than expected, though. I wonder how they came to that number.
50,000 people. The tour guide will tell you all about the construction of around to the South Stand concourses, where you get this amazing view of the Liverpool skyline. You'll get a bit of a brief history lesson here. Oh, and if you do come here on a match day, this is a pretty cool place to drink your match day pints. You'll then go into the South Stand itself. This is where all of the hardcore, bloodthirsty Everton supporters sit. They've actually built the incline to the legal limit of 35 degrees, so it's incredibly high and incredibly steep. Also at the legal limit is the proximity to the field. So this is the closest thing.
This is what I was thinking too, is the field view, even from those higher seats, is world class. I don't know if there's Everton fans that are going to see this that are on the channel that have been to the stadium yet. I feel like looking from this, and this is a really good stadium feature, you can't get a bad ticket. Like, they're all good tickets.
To the pitch, which explains why there's not a bad view anywhere in the ground.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
They definitely optimised the fan experience and thought of everything here at the new Everton Stadium. Anyway, it's around the corner you go to the home team's facilities, where you'll see their warm-up area, pretty nice. You'll go through the changing room area, which initially looks like a dining room with lots of food drinks, before entering the circular changing room itself. And what a changing room this is! Technologically advanced, well presented, LED name boards, and obviously the players' shirts hanging where they actually sit. This is a great photo opportunity to take photos of your favourite players' shirts and lockers.
AKA everyone's taking a photo of Grealish.
And it's completely soundproof. I do love the badge on the ceiling, right over this fancy drinks counter in the middle of the floor. If you want the best photos and videos, of course, wait until everybody goes, and then you can have this place virtually to yourself. Anyway, it's now time to walk towards the pitch, and you'll come across this rather interesting tunnel area. One side, you've got the press conference areas where the players are interviewed, and behind this mirror is the corporate hospitality suite, where normal matchday fans can see the players walk out of the tunnel through this two-way ramp.
I feel like a lot of this does kind of copy the Man City mold. Like, the Etihad has a lot of these similar features. A good amount of these similar features.
Hello there. But no experience is complete without doing a tunnel walk to Everton's famous anthem. By the way, this takes a while, especially if there's a lot of you, because this is an incredibly long tunnel. But overall, it's a pretty cool experience. The tunnel is great, and the view of the field is fantastic. You'll see the staff preparing the field, and overall, these are probably the best seats in the house. Feel free to sit in the dugout seats. The away team sits on the left, the home team sits on the right, and Moisey sits here. Overall, if you're going to take photos and videos during the tour, make sure you take plenty of them down here. At this point of the video, I want to talk about Lily Barnes, the world-famous Everton tour guide. I was sorry to hear that she died a few years ago and never got to see the stadium completed. She was
Really, that's so disheartening.
Park tour, and she would have absolutely loved it here. Rest in peace, Lil. You were a true legend and one of the best tour guides to have ever lived. Once you've done with the pitchside area, it's time to go back down the tunnel, past the referee's changing room, not bad, to the away team's area. Now, believe it or not, they get their own matching facilities, their own warm-up area, their own medical room, and their own changing room, which is a bit more basic compared to...
I was going to say, you kind of just got to keep it very random for the away changing team. Like, you don't have to give them a ton of the same perks, obviously.
You'll be glad
I feel like no team does.
actually working here, unlike the ones at Goodison Park, but you still only get 6 of them. Then it's time for the press conference theatre, and wow, this is a massive auditorium. Completely soundproof, technologically advanced, and holds over 80 people for press conferences, lectures, meetings, or whatever. And obviously, you get a nice photo opportunity up here on the desk if you want to. Once you're done with the press conference area, you'll keep walking through some of the other areas of the stadium, including the on-site chapel, analysts' rooms, before going through the players' entrance. You'll get a quick overview as to what happens here on a match day, before walking around the stadium. A few more fun facts here, from their legends to some of the other events that happen in the stadium, final bit of the tour explains why there's a replica of the Littlewoods clock here in the shop. The original one that was at Goodison Park is long gone, of course, but it's still a nice piece of history.
This tour seems very informative, but also kind of random at the same time. I love it. The stadium looks absolutely gorgeous. I need to see like an Everton home match video. I know he said he has a match day guide one. Maybe I'll take a look at that video as well. But I just want to see it full of fans and maybe them winning a game. I wish that Man United game they had was at home, because then it would be a perfect game to take a look at. But okay. Wait, it was at home. Yeah, wait. We might be able to take a look at that then. But okay. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know what other new stadiums you want to see. I plan on doing one for the new camp, the brand new camp, and as well the new Real Madrid stadium, which I went to Madrid and we went to an Atleti game instead of the Real Madrid game. So I need to see the new stadium, see where it's at, and maybe see if I can get a tour, which would be really, really cool. But okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and peace.